Alright, I'll have the show on the road in a second. Hello? It's on some bullshit right now. What's going on, everyone? It's your favorite SoundCloud rapper, Lowkey 303, and I think I actually kind of have to change my introduction from that because I'm not really a SoundCloud rapper anymore. You know, I've upgraded to the streaming services. I've upgraded to iTunes and Apple Music. I think the SoundCloud days are well over. There's just a few things that I just wanted to cover, and every time after I drop a project, I'm going to be giving a little recap like this. So today, obviously, I'm talking about the Lowkey EP3, which is kind of crazy that it took me that long to make a Lowkey EP3. The last Lowkey EP came out in March. Like, I've spaced these out really, really well. So we're on the third one. The first one came out October 2020. Which had a legendary song, Swigs and Sneebs. If you guys haven't heard that one, you should go listen to it on all streaming platforms. It's a part of the Live, Laugh, Love mixtape. Then the Lowkey EP2 came out May 2021. My favorite song from that was Count Dooku. Crazy flow on that one, but I definitely butchered a lot of the production on that one. And then 8 months later, I finally released the Lowkey EP3, so it definitely feels good to finally release another one of these. I'm just going to be giving you guys a little more info about each of the songs and just kind of like sharing my thoughts and why I made it. And we're going to make this a weekly thing. If you didn't know, I am releasing 69 projects this year. Yes, 69. It's a very special number to, I think, all of humanity, and I think that this is something that the rap game really needs right now, and it's something that's never been seen before in the rap game, and I just want to break that mold. And I don't want to be like a Viper. If you guys know Viper, he's like a rapper who's infamous for putting out like really bad music, but he released like 357 albums in 1 year, but you literally can't hear like any of the actual music in his songs. The songs are so terrible, and that's not how I'm trying to roll. I'm trying to actually drop like decent music, and of course I want some bangers in there. But yeah, for my 69 projects, I want them to be actually all listenable. So that's the plan for that. There's going to be a lot of like original ideas and then also a lot of parody albums. You guys will see what I'm talking about with the parodies coming up soon. I have a Gunna parody dropping next week, not next week, this week, Friday the 28th. So anyways, let's get into talking about the Lowkey EP3. So first of all, let's start with the cover art. That cover art is from September 2017, very long time ago, start of my junior year of high school. I remember I pulled up in that fit. I was trying to look real proper. We had the checkered blue and white shirt. I think I was wearing some dark brown pants that day. And I think I was also wearing my homemade Air Force Ones, which is crazy that like I never made a tutorial on how to make those when I literally made my own back all the way freshman year of high school. But I remember that fit, and I remember because I came with it unbuttoned. I came with this shirt unbuttoned, but then I eventually buttoned it up, and I just wanted to look just super proper. So that was like ultimate white boy swag moment. And yeah, like that's just in my opinion, that's like a classic picture of me from high school. So I just wanted to use it because I don't want to let any good pictures of myself go to waste. So that's the deal with the cover art. And the reason why I decided to do another Lowkey EP was just because, as I stated at the beginning, it's been a long time since I dropped one of these. And these are obviously like important to my brand and specific to just me as a rapper. So I'm hoping to get up to like Lowkey EP 6 or 7 this year, especially with 69 projects. I mean, like there's no excuse for me to not drop a Lowkey EP every month. Okay, so let's get into the first song, Hard Rock Nick. So if you guys don't know who Hard Rock Nick is, he's an internet personality. He has some very, very interesting videos. If you guys have never seen YouTuber Drew Gooden's video about Hard Rock Nick, I would highly recommend that video. It's a very, very funny one, and it really goes in depth about like who Hard Rock Nick is. He's just like this guy who's just like apparently rich, but he has to overcompensate with everything by it looking absolutely ridiculous. And he has this saying of like, oh, so you think I'm fake flexing, huh? And then he'll say like some super out of pocket shit. But it's just one of those things like, if you know, you know. But the first 30 seconds of that song is from an iconic video of him where he's saying, oh, where am I and where are you? You know, I'm about to go into this bank in California on a sunny day, make a deposit, got a custom polo shirt, big pony. And he's just flexing for the camera. He's just talking his shit. And I think Hard Rock Nick is hilarious. regardless of whether he's telling the truth or not. So that's why I decided to make a song about him. And that's why I got the bar, he a big talker like Hard Rock Nick. I feel like a lot of people are just big talkers and big flexers, but like when it comes to actually getting stuff done, they're not really at that level. So that's part of the, it's not really a diss on Hard Rock Nick. It's more just like, that song is more just about all those kinds of people like grouped together. So that's the first track from the EP, Hard Rock Nick. Next we get into one of my favorites, which is called Mr. Buffet. This is another song where I had a very long sample at the beginning of it. I took a 30-second sample from the show The Sopranos, which, as I'm sure some of you know what The Sopranos is, it's widely regarded as the best TV show ever by many critics and viewers alike. It's a show about the New Jersey Mafia. Very, very interesting show. I haven't watched it all the way through, but I just love the aesthetic and just the acting in The Sopranos. And the scene that I sampled was a scene where Christopher and Paulie, two of the characters who are in the mob, Christopher is trying to become a screenwriter for Hollywood, and he has writer's block, and he can't, and having writer's block and him not being able to write this script is making him feel like he's worthless in life. And so he's telling Paulie, like a real old school mob guy who doesn't really understand his problem, Christopher's just like, well, where's my character arc? You know, in these script writing books, it says that every character has an arc. I just want to know what my arc is, because he's kind of lost in life. You know, he doesn't feel like the mafia is really going anywhere. He doesn't know if it's the right path to take, but he can't really get the pages turning on his script either. So he's kind of asking, where is my character arc? So that's the first component of the song, is that like, it kind of represents like the question that I think we all have, is like, where are we going to go in life? Where are we going to end up? Where are we going to be 5 to 10 years, 20 years from now? What are we going to be like when we're old and we have families? There's a lot of questions surrounding that for people my age. And I feel like a lot of people in their early 20s are asking that same question. What's my character arc going to be? What's in store for me? Obviously, the second big component of the song is Mr. Buffet, you know, eating 5 plates of bitch and Mr. Buffet. Here's all I got to say about that. If you don't eat at least 5 plates at the buffet, you are a bitch and you should not even be in the buffet. So that's all I'm going to say about that. You wasting your money if you eat in less than 5 plates. And then we get into the last track from the EP, Just Getting Started. So this is actually an instrumental from a Babytron song. If you guys don't know Babytron, he's one of the best upcoming rappers right now. I mean, he's one of the best rappers in Michigan at the moment and one of the best upcoming rappers in the mainstream. I think by the end of this year, he will probably have broken into the mainstream for real. He's probably going to do some big songs this year. But that's an instrumental from his song. I think the name of the song is Bag Season. It's Babytron and All-Star JR. And I just really love that instrumental. It's super wavy, sounds like a crazy arcade game with just like trap undertones on it. As soon as I heard that beat, I was like, I really hope someone made an instrumental for this, because I want to rap over it. And the song starts off with one of my most favorite bars that I've ever written. Her pussy couldn't make dough rise. She gave me a yeast infection. Yeah, it's definitely on the grosser side, but I think in terms of creativity and humor, that's one of my favorite bars that I've ever written. And then there's a whole lot of spicy talk going on in the song. But basically the whole point of that song is that like, I got in the game and I'm here to stay. I'm not leaving anytime soon. I just crossed 100 monthly listeners on Spotify, and I'm not going to stop until rapping is my full-time job, or at least I'm going to try for as long as I can to make it happen. So that's the thing about Just Getting Started, is that like, yeah, like I've been doing music a year and a half, but I've really just scratched the surface of what I think I can do. And this year I'm going to show you guys what I can do with those 69 mixtapes. So that's what I'm really looking forward to. Well, with all that being said, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's recap. It's been a pleasure talking to the camera. You know, I have main character syndrome, so I always love talking to the camera. It's always fun. And I have a new tape coming out Friday, January 28th. It's called Hungry Forever. Follow me on Instagram at lowkey.303. Again, that's at lowkey.303 for all Lowkey 303 updates. And I'll leave more information about myself down below if you want to contact me. And so Hungry Forever is going to be tape 3 out of 69. That's dropping Friday, January 28th. I hope you guys enjoyed the recap. That's all I got for you. It's your boy Lowkey 303. Peace.